good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody?
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the drive.
Okay, we're back. Obviously, I think I was having some difficulty with my microphone, but the challenge was indeed successful for Brian Callahan, and so I think he gains another challenge. Doesn't lose a timeout. Texans will punt. And they're not lying. Special teams is definitely all over the place. We'll be right back.
Or the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Right back on it. Levis back to pass. Pass thrown, caught by Calvin Ridley. So pass thrown, caught by Calvin Ridley. Sets up a second and short situation. Second and 4. He pass caught again by Calvin Ridley. And obviously these two have definitely, their connection is definitely picked up. I like the fact that that the connection between Ridley and Levis has really started to pick up. Levis back to pass again, gets it to Pollard, and Pollard out in the flat ends up getting very close to a first down. And I can't lie, Will Levis has definitely gotten better. And then Levis sneaks for the first down. Okay, y'all. I'm working on my technical difficulties right now with my microphone at the moment. So I'm trying to work on that, but I am on my phone as we speak and just trying to get my mic phone to work. Trying to see exactly what's going on. Just trying to check my technical difficulties right now. But I mean, the Tennessee Titans are really playing well. And now they forced another punt by the Texans as the second quarter has begun. Punts away, Jaquan Jackson trying to find room. And now the Titans are going to have to start back a little bit further back. So now it's 1st and 10. They're at the 5-yard line. This is very dangerous territory. Gives to Pollard just to try to get out of there. Pollard spins around, gets away, picks up the first down and more. Tony Pollard looked like he was dead to rights. Testing. Checking my microphone. Testing. Trying to see if I can get it going again. Second, 1st and 10, and Levis is sacked. Danielle Hunter from the formerly of the Minnesota Vikings. And he just easily gets around Latham. J.C. Latham doesn't have a chance. And J.C. Latham, he could have a problem on his hand because, Hunter is one of the better pass rushers in football. Levis back to pass, 2nd and 16, but there's a flag. They called delay of game. And so, I mean, Danielle Hunter's, this was the concern that you have to have as a Titans fan with this pass rush, with Danielle Hunter, with Will Anderson on the other side. You got the Nico Autry as well. Levis gets rid of it, gets it to Nick Westbrook-Akine, and that kind of gets it right back to maybe the original line of scrimmage. Wow. They were just showing that the Colts are losing to the Lions 7-3. The Lions, they're a killing machine right now. Levis back to pass on 3rd and 11, goes deep, has a man, has Ridley. Ridley catches it, a big-time play, and sets up a major first down. 3rd and 11, just decides to fling it deep and gets it to Calvin Ridley. Where has this Will Levis been all season? I mean, big passing. Like I said, lately, Ridley and Will Levis, as I said on Wednesday's show, the question is, are they clicking? It looks like they are. 1st and 10 inside in the Texans' red zone. But I will say, it does seem like this connection between Ridley and Levis is starting to get figured out. Give to Pollard again. Pollard busts into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Titans. And the Titans are an extra point away from going up 17-7. I am thoroughly surprised. Tested. Testing. 1, 2, 3. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Titans 17-7 ahead of the Houston Texans. And they are really opened up the game a little bit. How can I help you? So I just any of this. But and for myself, after a rocky start, even though I'm on my phone, it looks like I am finding some things better. But I mean, I've decided to do it from the phone. So, I mean, right now, the Tennessee Titans, I don't know what went on, but they have figured some things out. And so I'm trying to fix my technical difficulty, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to. But I think this Houston crowd is a bit shocked. They were not expecting this. Exactly. And that is exactly right. That's why you play the game. And Pierce is going to bring it out again. He feels confident they can get somewhere, but he's not going to get anywhere this time. Barely gets past the 20. And so I don't know where this Titan team has come from, but they are figuring it out. And Joe Mixon on the run to his left picks up maybe about 8 to 9 yards, sets up a second and short. They get right back to Mixon, and Mixon is cut down. And Worley, I believe Darius Worley is down. And we're already down on Monty Hooker already. We're already down Amani Hooker, at least for the moment. And right now, the Titans, a position that we thought would be an issue, is the safety position. Tested. I'm thinking my microphone might be back up again. Testing. I think my microphone is back up. And so we're going to see if we can keep this thing going right. There we go. Can y'all hear me good? All right. Y'all hear me good? I'm going to cut this down a little bit on my end. We're making sure. But right now, the Tennessee Titans 17-7. They figured some things out. But the problem that we are having is at the safety position. But I think now I'm back in it. But NWI over reliable, and then you got Calvin Ridley really figure, him and Levis have really connected over the last few weeks. And now 3rd and 1. I don't know who they got at safety now. And then, of course, on 3rd and 1, got it across the middle. Pressure almost got to him, to former Tennessee Titan Robert Woods. And of course, I know a wonderful friend of mine, Stroud rolling out. He tries to go deep for a man. He has Tank Dell. Mike Brown, of course, in the game. But this is how they take advantage, because you have Baker, and Dell is a good one. He's a speedster. You got to take advantage of the fact the Titans don't have a safety right now. And now 1st and 10 for the Texans at about the 23, and Mixon is going to get stuffed up. And right now the Giants not looking good. See, Ridley already 3 catches, 78 yards already. Levis 9 of 9, 159 in the score. They are attacking Julius Wood at safety, and I would too. Stroud back to pass. And he tried to get out. He tried to get it out to Joe Mixon, but it was overthrown, incomplete. And it sets up another 3rd and long. And of course, right now we're in the number 2 draft position. Now, of course, we got to remember the second half still looms, and that's where the Titans have had trouble. Stroud gets pressure, gets out of the pocket, and ends up getting out of bounds. But it looks like the Texans will again at the punt, but there is a late flag. And you knew where it was going. And now they get an automatic 1st down out of the gig. And right now, this could be a crazy week. If the Titans win, they're going to drop down maybe around 8 or 9. Stroud rolling out. And Harold Landry, was in coverage, doesn't even turn around and realize that Stroud was running. But C.J. Stroud, a lot better than I think people thought coming out of the draft. But C.J. Stroud is quite a talent. But now the Texans are in the red zone. Again, they scored a touchdown the first time. Give to Mixon. Gets down inside the 10 to maybe about the 5. And so now you got we are not very good in the red zone. Yeah, we're definitely not very good in the red zone. This is where you're supposed to get stingy. Stroud, time, pass caught, touchdown, Texans. The Titans have not been very good in the red zone, and they're showing it. And you knew the Texans were definitely not going to go away. And you got to remember, the second half still looms, and that is where the Tennessee Titans have definitely had some trouble. And you notice Mike Brown trying to be a little hesitant there, especially with what happened last week. And so the Texans score, and then we have a new score. $17-14 now. Fixing up the score. Well, right now, I mean, the Titans were up 10 at one point, started off good. And now here comes the Levis commercial. I'm like, oh, damn, we're doomed. I'm like, we're all but doomed now. The Levis commercial has been played. But hopefully, we know the Thanksgiving holiday is on its way. So definitely looking forward to the eating and the gobble gobbles. And see somebody on Twitter picked up on that too. Mike Brown seemed a little hesitant about that hit because, of what happened last week getting that flag. And like I said, the keys to victory, you have to help the right tackle because, I mean, Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter, they're gonna be coming. Can Levis continue to stack good performances? Right now, he's doing that. Playing with discipline. Right now, I'm not seeing it, but you got to keep physical and keep fighting. And they're focusing on Mike Brown, and I think that's what it was. Mike Brown, he shied away from trying to deliver the big hit because mainly of what happened last week. And a lot of people are noticing that. And I picked up on it too. And see, here it is. They're showing it on TV. And see, that's why they're talking about that with that Mike Brown hit from last week. And, he might have been a little bit timid about delivering that hit because he was afraid the flag was coming. And now we're back on it. Quick screen to Tyler Boyd. Boyd better make a decision. Try to get outside, maybe get close to the first down. Gets a little closer, maybe a couple of yards shy. But what's up, Calvin? What's up, I Watch, MHVACR? Judah, what's going on with you? But Will Levis has found some early success. 159 yards passing, This is the most he's had in the first half in his entire career. Toss to Tony Pollard. Pollard close to the first down. He's going to get it. Where's the flag for the late hit? So the result was a first down, and they do get him on the late hit. And I appreciate the missus picking me up a little breakfast. Definitely appreciate that. But I was wondering where the flag was for that. But they definitely called it. Again, I was supposed to be with the Titans fan club today. I was gonna try to go, but had a little issue and everything. But I will definitely be returning next week. Levis trying to escape the pocket, ends up getting sacked by Derek Barnett. And they have a slew of pass rushers they can deploy. See, right here, you need to get away. And see, they're saying it like right now, that's 2 sacks that are clearly on Will Levis, not on the offensive line. 2nd and 11, and Levis escapes the pocket, picks up a few yards. As he tries to escape the pocket. But I mean, again, a couple of sacks on Will Levis himself. And so now you got 3rd and 9. Maybe you get about, if you can pick up this first down, you're definitely in field goal range. I mean, Nick Folk did pick up from 51. Levis gets the pass off. Flag on the play, gets it to Tyler Boyd. Boyd picks up the first down, but there is a flag on the play. Why do I feel like this is going back? They call offsides on the defense, so that'll be a first down. They decline the penalty, that'll be a first down. Yeah. Like if any part of your body is at where the line of scrimmage is, if it's like right on that line or over, they're going to call that. 1st and 10 inside of the 35. And Pollard, I think, fumbled the ball on the exchange. And the Texans recover a fumble. Man. And that is exactly a mistake you do not need to have happen. And that was on the exchange. Now, that was on the exchange between Levis and Pollard. Excuse me. But that is a terrible time for a turnover. That was one of the worst times to have a turnover. And just when it looked like the Titans were getting in rhythm, they turned the ball over. Bad turn of events. Why does it feel like this game is slipping away already? I mean, yeah, and that's the thing. You know, just when it looked like the Titans was really doing well and in control, you know, you get that terrible turnover at the worst time, and now you're in some trouble. But the Titans had momentum. They were in field goal range. And now the Texans have a chance to take the lead. And he's going to go deep again. He's got a man. Got Nico Collins deep. And that is just how quickly the game can turn. And I mean, Jarvis Brownlee, as good as he's been, yeah, you can't play man to man if you ain't got no safety help, because, I mean, that's just asking for trouble. And Brownlee taking down Joe Mixon. I could tell there was a little bit of anger. Yeah, I agree. That was a bad exchange by Levis there. And so now we're in the 2-minute warning. 17-14, Titans ahead, but I'm with some of y'all. It doesn't feel like we're winning right now. And it just feels like that bad thing is about to happen. And so we got to be careful. You know, right now the Tennessee Titans better figure some things out and better be able to keep this lead up. But I'm with you, Eyes Watch. It feels like the game could be turning on its head again. But again, as I've always said, losing is winning. And that would be a good thing. And so, I mean, again, they got to keep fighting. You knew this Texan team is good. They're a very good football team, very well coached football team. And the thing is, you knew the Texans were going to find a way to strike, and you got to be able to combat that. You gotta weather the storm. The tackle spots are quiet, no penalties or sacks. Well, there was one. I think Levis has been sacked 3 times. One of them was on J.C. Latham. One of them, Daniil Hunter, I mean, he whooped J.C. Latham, got around, got the speed rush around him. And that was a thing on J.C. Latham was speed rushers could have an advantage on him. And on 2nd and goal, Levis gets a quick cross route out to Dalton Schultz. And that sets up a 3rd and goal, 1:55 remaining. Titans 17, Texans 14, but the Texans are threatening. And so now 3rd and goal, Stroud, free rusher coming in McCreary, and then CJ Stroud just throws it away. And I do believe the Titans do get the ball to start the second half. And so now they're going to bring out Kai Fairbairn for a field goal and could tie this game. Fairbairn's kick is up. Kick is good. And we have a tie ball game, 17 all. A quick 10-point lead gone, and it's off of a turnover. And so now, how do the Tennessee Titans respond? There's still a lot of time. They got all 3 of their timeouts, and they get the ball to start the second half, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we know the second half has been a problem. It has been a very interesting first half. So now they're saying there's safety. One of their safeties, I believe he was a 2nd-round pick, Petrie, uh, getting checked for an injury. So there could be a way to attack the back half again, which Levis has been successful with. 1:46 to go. This time a better exchange. Pollard with plenty of room to run in the Texan territory, gets out of bounds. 1:39 to go. And the Titans are in good shape already. Yeah, they were definitely expecting pass there and a lot of running room. And so now they don't really have to rush. Give to Pollard again. Gets up close to the 40-yard line. Levis back to pass. Rush. Daniil Hunter coming from behind. And he got him. Sacked Daniil Hunter, his second of the game. And the sacks are starting to pile up a little bit. And now the Texans take a timeout. If you're the Titans, you do not want to be pushed out of field goal range. And so now 59 seconds to go. You know, the Titans, a touchdown would be nice. A field goal, a touchdown would be great. A field goal would be good because you get a chance to double up, maybe get another, get 6 extra points or maybe 10 or 14, depending on how things go. But I do agree with you, I watch. Got to get rid of the ball. Now, Houston calls a timeout. Now the Titans do. I'm like, this is where, this is another issue. Clock management and timeout management has not been Brian Callahan's strong suit. Well, maybe they saw something. And so now 3rd and 9, you want to at least be in field goal range. And now and the sacks are starting to pile up. Aziz Al-Shire, somebody the Titans probably should have held on to, and now you kicked yourself out of field goal range. You sacked yourself out of field goal range. I mean, he gets tripped up because Will Anderson providing that pressure, which Latham, I have to admit, and you got Calvin Ridley open. I mean, Ridley is open. And now you've given up 5 sacks already. And now instead of possibly having a field goal going up 20-17, now you got to punt the football. And with 54 seconds, the Texans might be able to add some points. Flags down. But you also have to remember there's an entire second half left to play. And we know the Tennessee Titans have always struggled in the second half. And so now we try to see what is this flag. I I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this call is. They're taking forever. There's a lot of talking for no penalty. And so now we're getting close to halftime. And I'm definitely going to be watching a lot of football during Thanksgiving. Absolutely. You got Bears, Lions. I believe you got, I got to take a look at the schedule. And now, what do the Texans do? 40 seconds to go. And that is incomplete. Looked like that ball got tipped a little bit. You got Chicago, Detroit early. I should be watching that. I might be asleep a little, but I'll be watching that. Detroit, New York, Dallas, I'm definitely going to watch. Miami, Green Bay, I don't know, but Kansas City, and it's picked off. Intercepted. CJ Stroud, quick throw, picked off by Jarvis Brownlee, and the Titans now get a chance to at least get 3. A major turnover by CJ Stroud. Yeah, Mechie, stopped on his route and throws it right to Jarvis Brownlee. And so now the Titans, you got a chance to get a touchdown. You got a chance to go up 24-17 going into the locker room. You at least got 3 points in your back pocket. He was trying to go to Calvin Ridley there. Incomplete. But, CJ Stroud kind of beating himself up a little bit off of that turnover. Could that lead to more mistakes? We're definitely going to see 2nd and 10. You got to take advantage of this situation. 33 seconds, you still got 2 timeouts left. And then Levis gets decked. Will Anderson and J.C. Latham, he is having a lot of trouble today. Like, you got to be honest. J.C. Latham, this is probably one of the first games. This is probably the one game he is getting dominated. J.C. Latham is getting his proverbial, excuse my language, ass kicked in this game. This is probably, right now, this has to be J.C. Latham's worst game as a Tennessee Titan. You have a golden opportunity to go up 24-17. You have an incomplete pass and a bad sack. You don't want to get yourself kicked out of field goal range again. And Levis sacked again, and that's exactly what happens. Oh my God. 7 sacks in the first half. And I mean, you have a golden opportunity and you squandered it. Now, I don't know if that's more so play call or execution. I think it's more so execution. This time, Daniil Hunter gets beat inside. Autry's there too. NPF gets beat inside. I don't know if Folk is going to be able to get this. This has been a disastrous 2 minutes for the Tennessee Titans. They had a golden opportunity to score. They could have had a field goal, could have been up 20-17 right now. Then you get a golden opportunity with the interception. This is a 56-yard try. This is like his career long, and they do have a returner. Kick is on his way, and it's good. From 56, Nick Folk hits. But that is a disaster almost waiting to happen. I said, you remember when I said tackles were quiet? Yeah, scratch that. Exactly. So they do get points out of it, and they get the ball to start the second half. So we are at the half. Seven sacks already. Now that's a major problem, but I mean, right now, we are at the half. It is Titans 20, Texans 17, although it doesn't feel like the Titans are winning. And so this is the part of the game where, hey, everybody can stretch their legs a little bit. We'll definitely talk about this game. And as we get ready for the second half, which y'all know the second half sometimes has been trouble for the Tennessee Titans. They're at 20. I don't know if they're going to score again. We're definitely going to find out. Oswald said, would Mason Rudolph have us in any better of a situation? That's a very good question. Right now, I would probably say no. I mean, I think Levis has us in pretty much the best position possible. Like I said, he's connected on Ridley. He's connected with Ridley a couple of times. You know, he got the touchdown pass to NWY. Like, honestly, the throw, you know, some of the throws that Levis has made, Mason Rudolph probably doesn't make. It's the fact that the mistakes that Will Levis has made, Mason Rudolph normally would not. At least not the really, really true boneheaded mistakes. I'll say that. But right now, we're at the half. Titans 20, Texans 17. Gonna stretch our legs a little bit, and then we're gonna come on back for the second half. So don't y'all go too far. We'll be right back.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it, get after it. Get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future. We all start losers. We're all late bloomers. Gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking bad.
"2017 again." Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button as well. Of course, in another game, I know one of my best friends is very interested in. Cowboys Commanders tied at 3 going into the second half as the second half kicks off for them. Story of this game: special teams was rocky. Early on, the Tennessee Titan offense had some success. You know, Calvin Ridley, 3 catches, 78 yards. Levis seems to be connecting well on some passes. But again, the story of the day, the offensive line has looked horrible, particularly at tackle. NPF is just not good as expected. But very surprisingly, a very surprised, terrible performance from J.C. Latham. I mean, J.C. Latham is having an awful game. And I think I'm hoping this is a one-off, but they've given up 7 sacks as a team. 7. And so the second half is going to get ready to get started. I mean, defensively, they're trying to hold on, but they've had their struggles too. You know, they've had their struggles as well. And now the Titans are going to get ready to, the kickoff is about to happen, and the Titans are about to get the ball to start the second half. And so now the third quarter is underway, taken by Julius Chestnut, gets close to the 30-yard line. And I do agree. I do agree with what Brian Callahan said. Some of the sacks, yeah, J.C. Latham's given up 2. NPF is giving up maybe 1, but a couple of the, at least 2 to maybe 3 of the sacks are on Will Levis himself. A couple of the sacks are on Will Levis himself. I mean, Will Anderson got around. You know, NPF has some issue, but Levis kind of walked himself into that one. Then you had Daniil Hunter's getting in. NPF is giving up a sack to both guys. And then Levis here just didn't get rid of the football. So there's about 3 sacks. Levis could have gotten rid of the ball, and he didn't. And Levis, feeling the pressure, tried to get rid of the ball, dropped by Tony Pollard, 3rd down. And we've had games where the Titans have gotten like 10, 11 sacks given up. Remember that game? Remember that rainy game against Baltimore a few years back? I was there. I want to say 11 sacks was given up that day. And now 3rd and 8. Quick pass caught by Tyler Boyd, picks up the 1st down on 3rd and 8. I mean, a slant route. I'm like, haven't seen that one. I mean, I think, honestly, Callahan hasn't called too bad of a game. There's been some execution issues on the offensive line. Get to Ridley. Ridley trying to get free, but that was blown up. So Jalen Petrie out, their starting safety. Of course, Amani Hooker had been held out, and they said that they're hoping that he will be able to return here in the second half. So we're definitely going to find out. 2nd and 12. Levis, quick pass, caught by Tony Pollard. And it's still going to be 3rd and long. And Boyd has been getting some targets. Boyd, 5 catches, 53 yards. Ridley, 4 for 76. He had 3 for 78. He lost 2 yards. And then there's former Tennessee Titan Danico Autry. And man, what would this Tennessee Titan defensive line be if you had Sweat, Simmons, and Autry? And Levis again walks into the sack. Another unnecessary sack taken by Will Levis. Once again, you got to get rid of the football, and you don't. But they call it illegal contact on Azeez Al-Shire, and the Titans get out. They get bailed out. So Will Levis gets bailed out there by the penalty. And so there's an illness for Amani Hooker. He's out the remainder of the game. And Pollard gets into Texan territory. And I see some people on Twitter talking about, hey, maybe Tony Pollard is getting tired. Pollard, 12 rushes, 93 yards. I'm like, but you're a running back. You got to be able to, got to be able to make it through an entire game, even if you have to be a workhorse. But that's where Tajay Spears get rid of it. Levis gets it. Pass caught by Ridley. Picking up the first down. And he was about to get that. Right now, Levis, 15 of 17, 209. Ridley, 5 catches, 93 yards. Boyd, he's going to throw the ball. And Keenan, did he catch it? He caught it, but it might be out of bounds. Nice little trickery, but it was out of bounds. Because I believe Tyler Boyd is the emergency quarterback, like the fourth guy. And now give to Pollard again. Sets up a third down. We're in field goal range yet again. 13 carries, 96 yards for Tony Pollard. I mean, the Titans got bailed out by a penalty here. They got to take advantage of it. And oh my God, I mean, miscommunication. It seemed like there was some confusion because it's like Pollard was going in motion, was going back. Levis is like, no, go this way. And then there was some definite confusion there. And this is where I get worried with that second half because it's like things have went bad. Folk again to kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. And so they get 6 points out of the end of the first half and the start of the second half. Could have been more. But you get points anyway. And the Titans go up 23-17, but you know that this lead is nowhere near safe. But you know this lead is nowhere near safe by any means. And so we could have gotten a lot more out of the last 2 drives. I agree. And when we get in the red zone, I'm with you, Oz. It just seems like we get into the red zone, we forget how to play ball. And so but Titans up 23-17. But again, I don't feel safe with this lead. I don't feel good about it because I think, again, the second half woes that we have had could always come back. But a lot of big kicks from Nick Folk, and that's big. But you definitely got old reliables, Nick Folk and NWI. And how fitting that around the trade deadline there were some people talking like, "Hey, trade Nick Folk." And right now they're showing the playoff picture. I mean, Cincinnati in the hunt at 4-7. If the Titans win, they go to 3-8. But you know the playoffs is definitely not in question for the Titans right now. I would like to see the Titans get a sack, which they have not, and a quick pass out in the flat to Mixon. And again, I'm just wondering, where is the pressure from Arden Key and Harold Landry? Because neither one has really been effective as of late. And that was something that I brought up earlier this season. Landry had 4 sacks in the first 3 games of the year. And I said, I wonder, can he keep that up? I was like, can he keep that up? Because there have been times where Landry goes into a lull where, you have 4 sacks in 3 games, 4 sacks in 3 games, and then like the next 5 games, you don't get a sack at all. And of course, Mixon tries to go up the middle. It looked like he was stopped, tries to go second effort. I don't think he got it. And the Texans look like they could go for it here on 4th and 1. Maybe trying to see if they draw the Titans off sides. And so now, instead of looking like they were going to go for it on 4th down or at least line up that way, they changed up and decided to punt the football. Yeah, because you don't want to take a timeout early in the 3rd quarter because you're going to need those timeouts later in the game. So that might have been smart. Just take the delay of game. And Jaquan Jackson gets the fair catch. So now the Titans back on the ball. up 23-17. Can they extend this lead? And so we got to see if the Titans can get in the end zone going forward and not just field goals. If you can get touchdowns, you might be able to pull this upset. And so this second half is going to be very interesting. If they score again, I mean, I want to say this is the most points the Titans have scored in quite some time. Yep. Right now, this is the most points we've scored since the Dolphin game, where we scored 31. Because after that, it was 17, 10, 14, 17, 17, 13, and we're at 23. The Dolphin game and this game, the most points we scored this season. Any other time, it's been 17, 17, 14, 13. And so Nick Folk has been money. And so they're showing some highlights, but Nick Folk has been worth the money. Has hit 3 big field goals. They 2 from 51 and 1 from 56. And now the Titans, they have a chance to go up 2 scores. Give to Pollard again, and that should put him over the 100-yard mark. And that does. That put him at exactly 100 yards on the day. And Tony Pollard has been as good as advertised. But we know the Tennessee Titans have had second half woes, and I'm repeating that because we know this pass rush is coming. And now a shovel toss to Pollard on 2nd and 6, maybe picks up about 5, maybe 4. Did this person say, my guy, Petit Ferrer? He has not been watching Titan ball much. Has he been watching MPF? 3rd and 1 now. Tush push. I don't know if he got it, but I think he did. Yeah, he does. 1st down. Yeah, he definitely got it. So that was a 3rd down conversion. And so now 1st down Titans at the 26. 3 receivers set. Give to Pollard. Maybe picks up about 1 or 2. Four and a half minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pollard has been very, very consistent. I know last week he had a really bad game. He has definitely made up for it here. 2nd and 8 now. Gives to Pollard again. Try to move the pile past the 30. But it sets up a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5 now. Where the Titans have been 4 of 9, almost 50% on 3rd down so far in this game. Pollard tries to catch it but falls down. And I mean that the question is, why in the world do you throw passes that are nowhere near the 1st down marker? And I don't like the fact that a lot of these Texan fans are trying to wear Oiler gear, acting as if the Oilers are their team. They're not. And now a wasted drive, and Stonehouse has to punt. And so they call a false start because it looked like one of the Texan players looking like they were coming up, maybe looking like they were going to come after it. But you do have one of the best punters in the league in Ryan Stonehouse. Not one of the best punter in the league. Oh, and that was not the best kick for him. But he does get a lucky Titan bounce. Daniel Berry, what's up, sir? Welcome in. Like I said, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I know I was a little late earlier, but I appreciate everybody, sticking with me when you could have just went elsewhere. And so, again, I am not comfortable with this game, at least not yet. Excuse me. But definitely not comfortable. And, you got to see, because one mistake or one big play by the Texans, and that completely turns the game on its head. And that's what we have to be careful of. So, how's everybody else feeling about this game so far? I think Will Levis, besides the sack, yep, I was elsewhere, but they told me the Sigmas were here. Yeah. Goddamn, the Sigmas are here. Boo, boo. Well, let's make one thing perfectly clear. A boo, boo. It only takes a few of us, a boo, boo, to be down with the Sigma stuff. And while I'm at it, I got to give a congratulations to TSU, the Tennessee State Tigers. They have made the FCS Division I AA playoffs. They made the playoffs, so they're going to be playing the Montana Grizzlies in the first round. And I like the fact they have like an actual tournament in Division I AA, Division II, Division III. And now Stroud give to Mixon, and it's forced out of bounds by Arden Key. And I mean, they've kept Houston at bay. And right now, I mean, the Texans are at 7-4, Titans at 2-8. Titans are more than 4.5 games behind. And Stroud under pressure, and he's picked off again. Kenneth Murray, but there is a flag. And there was a holding against the Texans. So another turnover. I mean, the Titans are getting turnovers defensively. That was something that has been an issue. That is something that has been an issue for the Tennessee Titans, getting turnovers, but they have 2 today. You had Landry and Arden bringing the pressure, and I mean an amazing interception, a great interception by Kenneth Murray, who is not known for his coverage skills. Once again, the Tennessee Titans have a golden opportunity to take advantage of the situation. Really, the last 3 out of the last 4 drives, they had a major opportunity to take advantage, and they've only taken advantage once. And so now second down, pick up for Tony Pollard, pick up a 3, up to 113 yards on the day. And right now, could those interceptions be getting into Stroud's head? Because, you know, he's having to learn it's part of the game, but obviously it affects him. And Pollard gets the carry, and he gets busted right when he gets the ball by Jimmy Ward, the safety, coming up. That was an excellent play. Nobody picks him up. And now 3rd and 11. Once again, the Titans have a golden opportunity. And now Levis is picked off, and it looks like this is a pick 6. I told you, one play changes everything. And that's exactly what happened. That's why I said the lead is not safe. The Titans had a golden opportunity, and once again, they come up short, and Levis throws a back-breaking interception. The pick 6. He was going for NWI, and Jimmy Ward, who made back-to-back big plays, he should have went to Boyd. That was not the right option, and well, just when we were thinking Levis was playing well, there it is. And just like I told y'all, I kept saying it early in this 3rd quarter. I didn't feel comfortable. That I'm like, one bad mistake or one big play by the Texans will turn this game on its head. And that's exactly what just happened. Y'all want to get back to believing in Levis now? I said it. Suck for Shador. Up until this point, besides the unnecessary sacks, Will Levis has been playing extremely well. But now, I mean, it is a very entertaining game. The Titans had 2 turnovers up, but now it's even. And that's going to be the question. Now that's the question. Remember, early on in the year, he would have some of them back-breaking, he would have some of those boneheaded back-breaking interceptions, and it messed with him mentally. Now the question is, has the old Will Levis come back? The one that would make those back-breaking mistakes all the time. And so now, fourth quarter, I mean, the Titans are only down 1, but the problem is the Titans really, in a way, could have been up by a lot more. And this is where the Tennessee Titans usually get in trouble. But this is where the Titans usually find themselves in trouble. You know, a mistake. And like I said, Levis picks the worst time for a turnover. MHBR said, that's Levin's. Yeah, that's Levis. Absolutely. My guy X Company says, good game so far. I mean, yes, for the most part, it is a good game. It's been entertaining, maybe not for the right reasons. And now we have Warriors coming in saying, what's going on with the Titans this season? We suck. That's basically what it is. You know, Levis has, ever since coming back from injury, has played better, but that pick 6 was a backbreaker. And here's the question now. How does Will Levis respond this time? Does he go back to being his old self where mistakes compound on top of each other? And then a very late flag of holding. That was after the tackle was made. Maybe they called on NWI. And they call the holding on NWI, who has been playing very well. Can they still make the playoffs? At 2-8, possibly 2-9, probably not. Because again, a loss today will create their third straight, and Levis again holding the ball entirely too long. He goes back, he like, should I throw it? Should I throw it? And it's like, get rid of the football. And now another holding call, decline penalty, another sack. I'm like, get rid of it. But again, you see again, the old Levis is back. The old, the timid, the scared, the mistake, the boneheaded mistake-making Levis is back. And now it's second and forever. And I just saw somebody on Twitter say, or X, like, when things go bad, it becomes an avalanche for bad teams. And that's exactly what's going on. It's like things just go from bad to worse. Pollard picking up a few yards on third down, and they're going to have to punt the football. The momentum has shifted into the favor of the Houston Texans now. That penalty on first down basically killed the drive. When things go bad, they avalanche for bad teams. And that's actually very true. And as I said earlier, the second half has been issue. Robert Woods getting a return tackle made with Morgan Cox. But again, you have back-to-back penalties. You give up a sack. I mean, again, it just seemed like once one mistake is made, it compounds. It's a snowball effect. It's the snowball effect. And the Titans have never been able to get out of their own way. And that is going to be the reason why the Titans end up at 2-9. So, I mean, it's the Tennessee Titans are just finding ways to screw themselves over. And a lot of times, the Tennessee Titans have nobody to blame but themselves. They find a way to screw themselves over. And so, now in a way, I'm actually not mad. Again, I don't get mad over this football team anymore. Like I said, losing is winning. 12:58 to go. I mean, the Titans are outgaining them. In a lot of ways, they're outplaying them, but the mistakes have started to mount up. Stroud tried to get it to Nico Collins, incomplete. Arden Key trying to get the pressure and see the difference between, most quarterbacks, CJ Stroud, he doesn't let the pressure get to him. He finds a way, like, I got to get rid of the ball, or I got to get rid of the ball. Don't take a sack. I mean, Stroud has not taken a sack yet today. Now, his numbers are definitely down from last year, but Stroud has found a way to be a little bit better of the quarterback than Levis. And right now, the Titans, they have got to get a pressure. And it looks like that's going to be a false start against the Texans. And so it is 3rd and long now. Titans better get off the field. Pressure was definitely going to come. 3rd and 11 now. The Titans got to find a way. If they're going to have any chance in this game, they're going to have to get a stop here. And that will be false start again. So back-to-back false start penalties make it now 3rd and 16. And so now 3rd and 16 now. Pressure should be coming. I mean, Howard holding, and there's Sweat. Devondre Sweat, Meatloaf, his first career sack. I wonder, are you happy now, Jared? And then they punt the ball. Could the Titans have gotten it back? Oh, man, it could have been another mistake by the Titans special teams. And and another special teams mistake. And yet again, another special teams mistake. He didn't even have it completely handled. My God. Again, when it rains, and there it is, when it rains, it pours. And again, just like that comment on X was like, when things go bad, it becomes an avalanche for bad teams. And that snowball is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The mistakes are starting to pile up on the Tennessee Titans. And that's why they're not going to win this game. And I'm good with that. But once again, another compounding mistake. Had to grab my phone there. But another compounding mistake. This time on special teams. Again. And that's exactly what it's become. Mistake after mistake after mistake. Warriors said, can we actually win this? It's not looking too good. Now, I know there are going to be some people out there clowning me saying, well, what about you saying losing is winning? Why are you mad? You should be happy. And for the most part, I kind of am. But at the same time, you still want to see this team do well. And right now, they're not. I mean, the Titans, again, have had opportunities to really take advantage in this game, and they have not. And now I'm seeing they're showing turkeys on the commercial. I'm like, you poor birds. Some of y'all are going to be led to slaughter. I don't think no turkeys are going to help us out. And now the Titans, instead of being up on the takeaways, they're down now. And now the defense, who just made a stop back on the field, basically is basically a long pass play. And once again, CJ Stroud knows how to get away from the football, knows how to get rid of the football. Don't you just hate the Houston Texans? Like, I'm trying to think which fan base is worse, the Texan fan base or the Cowboys fan base? And now you got Mixon all the way out, and Nico Collins on the screen getting up, picking up some yards near the first down, making it now about a third and maybe 2 or 3. I mean, CJ Stroud is a very good quarterback. And Jaquan Jackson screwing up may have cost this team, may have pretty much cost this team the game. And saying, can't take a sack. Well, Stroud has been sacked all day. And now it went to Nico Collins again, cannot come up with it. And so they're going to have to kick a field goal with Kyle Fairbairn. And so Kyle Fairbairn has already made 11 field goals beyond 50. This could be a record, NFL record for most 50-yard field goal makes in a year. Fairbairn's kick is up, and it's good. Kyle Fairbairn, record books, most 50-yard field goal makes it a season. And all the momentum continues to be with the Houston Texans. Lead grows to 4. As things seem to be getting better for the Houston Texans, things just continue to get worse for the Tennessee Titans. Which is why I'm probably going to very soon just get ready to start watching Colorado and Miami games. You know, get a look at a possible future quarterback in Shador or Cam Ward. Meanwhile, in D.C., in the fourth quarter, the Dallas Cowboys up 10-9 on the Washington Commanders. And, of course, the Cowboys, that's another team that we got to stay ahead of in the draft order. Because the Cowboys, I think, are a team, they definitely could draft a quarterback or could be a team that is a threat to trade up for a quarterback. With Dak Prescott done for the year and could have played maybe his last game as a Cowboy, possibly. You know, you got to think that the Cowboys could be looking for a quarterback, and I'm sure Prime would not be too sad if his son ended up being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. So that's what we're going to find out. I mean, again, like I said, with this stretch, we had the Chargers, you had Minnesota, you got the Commanders, you got the Texans, and the Jags. I said we may win one. But I really didn't see anywhere where we were going to win a game. Why do we always hype up our fans like we did with Will Levis during the preseason practice just to crap on them? Here's the thing. I don't hype up Levis. The fact of the matter is we got built up with false hope. You know, Rand Carthon and Brian Callahan kind of lied to us. They basically said, oh, yeah, we're going to compete. We're going to try to go for the playoffs when they knew they weren't ready. We should really know how good we really are before the season starts. I mean, nobody knows how good they are when the season begins. Levis, pass, complete to Chig. Chig's got plenty of room. He's got room to go the distance. Chig is in. Touchdown Titans. Whoa. Big play to Chiga Conquo, who has been, invisible. 70-yard touchdown pass to Chig. Somebody really blew coverage here. And then once he broke a tackle here on number 23, Chig was off to the races. A big turnaround. And for only the second time this season, the Titans have hit 30. I have to admit, and this has been a crazy, crazy game. I'm like, where has this chick been? I mean, a huge play. Levis, 18 of 21, 278, 2 touchdowns. He threw that bonehead pick six, but he has recovered well. That was Chigg's first catch of the game, and it goes for a 70-yard touchdown. And now the ball's on the ground again. I mean, special teams on both sides has been questionable. I could definitely see where we don't get our game next week. We are in Washington to play the Commanders next week, but Steelers Bengals could take over the entire country. So now 30 to 27, 9.5 minutes to go. Still plenty of game left to play. Give to Mixon up the middle. They may give him about 2 yards. But I have to admit, this game is not boring. Is that your cheese? And Stroud back to pass. Oh, pass caught by Tate Dell. I think Darrell Baker missed time that he could have picked it off. And see, Baker was slightly trying to go for the interception, but he was definitely late. Is that your cheese? But the Titans have not gotten any pressure whatsoever. Oh, an excellent coverage there by Daryl Worley, the safety there on first down, who went down early on in the game, but has come back. But this Titan defense has held the Texans to 30 yards in the second half. The only thing that's really been messed up is that back-breaking pick six. Stroud trying to get away from pressure. He's been sacked only once. Yeah, that's a catch. 5 for 92 for Nico Collins. Give back to Mixon, and Mixon again goes nowhere. 13 carries, only 22 yards for Mixon in this game. Yep, caught. 1 foot dragging, other foot inbound. Yep, that's a catch. And that is something. That is one thing that CJ Stroud has that Will Levis doesn't. Excellent pocket presence. He knows when the rush is coming and get away. But this time, sack. Ali Gay, who was picked up late in the preseason, basically unblocked, gets a free sack. And now you got 3rd and 19. Only the second time Stroud has been sacked today. The other by Big Meatloaf, T Sweat, 3rd and 19. And he was going for Tate Dell. Looked like he was about to get sacked. Incomplete. And Brownlee, Jarvis Brownlee, breaking it up at the last second. Excellent job there. I mean, again, Jarvis Brownlee, has had some tough going with penalties, but a very good cornerback. I think. So I can see a flag. And Jackson, he shouldn't have caught this one. I agree. Shouldn't have let it go. .6:17 remaining, 30-27. I mean, Will Levis averaging 167 passing yards for the season per game, has 278, but they're backed up deep. And Pollard gets stopped to Neil Hunter, who has been a gem of a pickup for the Texans. -14 negative yard plays. This is dangerous territory. And Levis just throws it incomplete. And I mean, this is very dangerous territory. NPF, yeah, because if you have holding in the end zone, that's a safety. So offensive line is going to have to be very careful. Do not get called for holding, or it is a safety. Levis, kind of like what he did last week. He was basically trying to pull the same play he was last week. But I think NPF was not expecting the ball to come his way. But this is a very dangerous situation. If I'm the Texans, I'm coming after it. And that was not a good, that's probably the worst kick. That is probably the worst kick of Stonehouse's career. But I know he was probably trying to make sure, hey, get it off. But he shanked it. So now the Texans get the ball back. So now 5:22 to go. They're in Titan territory to begin this drive. Stroud, pass, caught. Dalton Schultz. One play can make the difference. And so now, under 5 minutes to go, do the Titans make a stand? They're already in Fairbairn field goal range. Stroud gets it to Nico Collins. Nico escapes, and he is in. Touchdown, Texas, but there is a flag. And they're going to call illegal shift on the Texans. That's why they're not celebrating. So illegal shift on the Texans, wipe away the touchdown. So I said, we might win. Might. And Stroud knew it immediately. Nine penalties for the Houston Texans to just 6 for the Tennessee Titans. So now it's 1st and 15. Screen to Mixon. They're back in Fairbairn range. This one is going to go down to the wire. I agree totally. This has definitely been a roller coaster ride. And normally I like flips and twisted turns and stuff, but this one's nerve-wracking. Stroud back to pass. Quick gets it out to Mixon. Mixon getting the first down, and boy, it gets away. I don't know. I think they thought he might have stepped out of bounds. Oh, he did not step out of bounds. He kept his feet. Very impressive. And now the Texans in 1st and goal. Well, no, not yet. They're not inside the 10, but they're at about the 11, so they can't get a first down without a score. And Simmons tried to get a sack, and I think they're going to call holding. Yeah. And they call holding on Jared Patterson, who was going up against Big Jeff, and he was holding him because Jeff almost had the sack there. Ten penalties for the Houston Texans in this game. So 1st and 20. Screen to Stover. Stover picks up room. Gets tripped up. Got quite a bit of it back. And now they're saying that the Texans might have got lucky that they got away with a hold. But now it's 2nd and 9 from the 11. Give to Mixon, and he is stuffed. And now we're at the 2-minute warning. This game could be heading for overtime, or could it be heading for a Texan win or a Titan win? We're going to find out. 2 minutes to go. Titans up 3, 30-27. A very entertaining ball game, to say the least. And so this Tennessee Titan team, can they hold on? But again, in this situation, who would you rather have with the ball in their hands? Stroud or Levis? I would probably go with Stroud in this situation. And so things, of course, have changed. The Giants falling, they're now 2 and 9 and have moved ahead of the Titans in the second place for the time being. Of course, if the Titans win, they'll go back ahead of the Giants, back at 2. Of course, Tampa Bay beating the Giants 30-7. Carolina down 27-19 to Kansas City. Dallas up 20-17 on Washington. New England looks like they're headed for a loss, down 31-15 to Miami. Detroit beats Indy 24-6. Minnesota up on Chicago 24-16. And so now the Titans holding on by 3, 2 minutes to go, but the Texans are threatening big time to go with the go-ahead score. A touchdown puts the Texans up by 4. Giving the extra point could be good. 3rd and 9. Let's see what happens. Texans bringing the blitz. Coverage by Mike Brown. 4th down, and they're probably going to kick a field goal here. Mike Brown one-on-one with Nico. And that is a good job of coverage by Mike Brown. And so Kyle Fairbairn is on for the kick. Compared to some other kicks, this should be a chip shot for Fairbairn. He is up and oh! Fairbairn missed. Wow. Fairbairn missed from 28. I think Fairbairn maybe was a little bit cocky. I mean, Fairbairn, very sure-footed kicker. I mean, Fairbairn probably a little cocky, thinking, well, I just got an NFL record for most 50-yarders made. And see, I think Fairbairn, a lot of Texas fans thinking, well, this is pretty much a chip shot. And now the Titans just have to hold on to the ball. Pollard gets room, picks up about 7 yards. Wow. The Titans could be a first down away from winning this game and possibly ruining their draft chances. They could be down as far as 8 by the end of the day or further. Pollard stopped immediately by Danielle Hunter. Another timeout will be used by the Texans. And Texas fan looking like, dad. So now it's 3rd and 5. Leave it to the Titans to mess the draft order up. Can Will deliver his first win of the year? Levis back to pass, ball batted down. And now the Texans don't have to burn a timeout. And they have about a minute 39. They're going to have a minute 39, maybe around close to maybe a minute and a half to possibly give Fairbairn a shot at overtime. But here's the thing. Do the Texans come after this punt? I think they can. Ryan Stonehouse has not had the best day punting the football. This is a good one. There is a flag on the play. But now the question is, Houston could win with a touchdown, overtime with a field goal. Or this could have been a situation where the Texans could have been going for a win if it was tied at 30. And that's going to back them up a little bit. Although Carolina is trying to tie it up with Kansas City. First and 10. And Carolina just scored a 2-point conversion. They're tied at 27 with Kansas City. And while they try to go to Nico Collins again, Kenneth Murray was pretty close to his second interception of the day. Oh, Murray slipped. Murray quite a bit got his hands on it. And Stroud sacked by Big Jeff. And they spot him at the 1. Big Jeff on the sack. And Stroud gets out of the end zone. And they had to use their final timeout. 3rd and 17 with 1:17 to go. And so now 3rd and 17. Of course, Carolina ties the game with Kansas City, but no lead. Nothing is safe when it comes to Patrick Mahomes. Dallas up 27-17 under 2 minutes to go in Washington. So I know a friend of mine is not happy right now. Some other games have went final. Third and 17. And safety because Stroud steps out of bounds. Safety. And Stroud, dangerous situation. Sacked in the end zone, safety. Now remember, in Miami, we had a bit of a problem here because even though it is a free kick, they can onside it and see if they can get it back. The Texans can. The Titans are supposed to get the ball back. And that's what they're talking about. I hope they'd have figured out the rule by now. They're going to do a free kick onside. You see their whole hands team. Chig, NWI, Wiley. I see Ridley's out there too. Wow. This is interesting. Yeah, because I mean the zone, the the landing zone moves up tremendously. Yeah, I can see Luke Gifford up there. He could be a guy that they might go after. A couple guys in the middle don't have hands. Oh! Very cool, but the Titans get the ball back. Lucky break that it went out of bounds. Everything happened the way you wanted it. Yep. And if that ball stays in bounds, the Texans could have recovered it. And so now the Titans are about to fall to at least 8th or 9th in the draft order. But it's kind of nice to send Houston. It's kind of nice to send the Texans home with a loss. But that missed field goal by Fairbairn is the difference. And then Brian Callahan gets a victory, and Will Levis will get his first victory of the season. And I wanted us to lose this game, but Will Levis finally gets a victory. Titans at 3-8, and they're going to drop in the draft order. And they're going to drop tremendously. We kind of got to hope Carolina finds a way to beat, well, they're 31 to Carolina 13. It looks like Kansas City is going to escape with a win as well. And so now the Titans had to win a game, and they're going to drop very far. Teams like the Raiders, teams like the Patriots, the Jets, they are very happy the Titans have won. So we might be where Cleveland is. We might. And Carolina falls. Kansas City escapes Carolina with a victory. And well, crazy as it's kept, the Titans actually didn't fall as far as I thought. But Carolina falls to 3-8, so they're going to get ahead of us too. We're going to be at least at 6. Yeah, so we fall to 6. But remember, like teams like the Jets are on a bye. The Jets are on a bye. You know, the Jets are on a bye. You know, Cleveland, I believe, had, they already won earlier against Cleveland already won against the Steelers. And then Dallas looks like they're going to beat Washington. So actually the fall was not as bad as I thought. I thought it was going to be a worse fall. But the Titans 3-8, they fall. They were number 2, but now they fall to number 6. But the only problem is getting back up is going to be a little bit more difficult because I don't know New England's going to win any more games. Carolina's probably not going to win any more games. You know, we still got to play Jacksonville. Jacksonville will probably win a game or 2. The Giants have the Cowboys coming up on Thanksgiving. And then the Raiders. So, I mean, there is a possible way to climb back up, but even though I am happy, you know, in a small way, I'm happy the Titans win. I'll take this victory, especially with it being over Houston. We still could have been number 2 in the draft order. But Will Levis gets his first victory of the season as the Tennessee Titans, as Mike Keith would say, get it done. 30-27. And I know there are some of you that are just so very happy and probably are going to stick it to me saying, well, what happened to the losing is winning mentality? I'm like, yes. I would have rather the Titans lost this game, but beating the Houston Texans is a little bittersweet. So falling to 6 is not the worst thing in the world. Because I mean, we still have some room to move up. So, one victory doesn't hurt anybody. Let's congratulations. Hey, I'll take the win. Eugene Drummer Boy says, finally, barely beat the Panthers. And so the Titans are 3-8. They get the victory in Houston. We will definitely have a post-game show tomorrow to talk about this game. I'm not entirely sure. I will probably try to have a show on Wednesday. Well, I do have to work Wednesday, so it may be tough. There may be a very small show before Thanksgiving, but I will let you know there may be a chance that there's not a show going into Thanksgiving. We may have to do a little bit of a preview maybe after Thanksgiving before the Titans take on the Commanders. But everybody, I know a lot of y'all are happy out there. Let's take this win, and we're going to see where it goes from here. Thank y'all for tuning into the show, and tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Good night, y'all.